Thank you, Nathan. I don't know how you put all this together, but this is a wonderful Veterans Week collaboration of many artists, very talented people around the world. So thank you so much for putting this together. Thank you, Rhonda Thomason. That was really cool work. I've never seen your work before, so it's nice to see something new. And after me will be Kristen and Kayla from K&K Create. That should be awesome. Hi, I'm Floaty Creations. I have family, my dad, my brother, my uncles, and some cousins, other relatives that were in the service. But the service that I chose to use colors from today is Space Force from the Air Force, U.S. Air Force. And the colors are blues, white, and gray. And I use silver instead of gray. My first pour is a walking stick. So you can have an idea of how I do my walking sticks. And my other one was a tabletop, and the first time I tried the pour, I lost the video. So I had to do another pour, and the second pour didn't come out right. So I did a third pour. So I will show you the third and the first pour, what they came out like. I hope you enjoy. Thank you, veterans. Everybody have a fantabulous day. This is the emblem of the Space Force, and as you can see, it's a dark blue, regular blue that's a little dusty, and white and gray. But again, I use silver. Here is my walking stick. I did sand it down quite a bit to get some of the edges off those bumps, but I like having the character of the wood in the walking stick still. I don't want to lose that. I'm working outdoors because this is a big long stick and I don't have enough room in my studio for that. I put silicone in the blues because I wanted to see some sellage on the walking stick. When I did my first pour on the table, I did not use silicone, but in the second one, I forgot about the silicone and it is on there. But there you go. Let's check this out. I am not very good at pouring and holding the camera at the same time, but just so you can see what I'm doing. However, I usually do use a smaller width on the walking sticks. So when I go back and forth like this, it covers pretty much all around. Didn't happen with this. So on the back side, I will pour vertically rather than horizontally, and I think that makes quite a difference. But here you gotta mix it up a little bit, fill in the gaps. You know what I mean. The way the silicone sells up though, I absolutely love it on this walking stick. Look at that, it's so pretty. Even the drips are pretty, but I couldn't use them. Now here I'm checking spots that are dry spots that didn't get paint on them, and I'm taking the paint from the bottom there and filling it in. And once this dries, then I'm going to move on to varnishing this side enough so that I can tape it and start the other side. Here we are with varnish time. I didn't have any spray varnish, so I got my cloth a little wet, put some polyurethane on it, even though it's not in a polyurethane bottle. And I am going to varnish this side, put 3 coats on it, let it dry for a day, then turn it over and we'll paint the other side. There are quite a few nooks and crannies on this walking stick, so I have to be careful. Not only have I taped this, I've put saran wrap in there so it wouldn't get drips on that side. And now I'm going to go vertically on this side and see what kind of results I get. Sorry kids, sometimes I get so focused on what I'm doing I forget to put the cup in focus for the camera. And I'm using smaller cups so the paint doesn't mix into each other. If I use a bigger cup, by the time I get almost 3/4 of the way through, it gets really muddy, and I don't want that to happen. I know I'm not being fair. I'm not showing you each area as I'm doing it. But after the last time I used the one-hand camera moves, I didn't think they worked well. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. bring it to different areas rather quickly as well, so it's not all one color in one spot. This way I'm switching up the colors in different areas. What I didn't do here that I usually do is I have a mirror on the opposite side that I can't see, so I can see things that I missed. I didn't do that this time, but it worked out okay. I'm trying to show you the cup, but I'm failing. There's a good spot. Alright, here's the wet results on the other side. I think I'd like this side better in some ways, but the other side, the silicone, look at those cells. The silicone really worked well, but I like both sides, and they end up blending really well as well. Duh. And now the dry results. I'm having trouble getting the colors shown accurately. These look closer to a turquoise than the blues they are in person, but I just wanted you to get a chance to see what it looks like outside. And this grip, there's the other side. This grip is like holding somebody's hand. I just love it. Look at that purdy thing. Hopefully putting it in my hand gives you an idea of how big it is and the size of it. Cool piece. And now onto the tabletop. You'll see what the second results look like because I'm going to pour over that and then we'll go on. I did this. Didn't get the effect I wanted. Not enough of the dark blue. Not enough of the white. So I'm going to try again. Hopefully we'll get enough. I totally forgot that I had silicone in the paint again from the walking stick, and that's why I didn't like this second pour that came out. What was I thinking? Let's not forget a little torchy, a little fixie. Using a turntable and a pour comes in handy in so many ways. Even like here I'm tilting it, but I can use the turntable for different little things. It's very helpful. I have to say, I still wish I had more dark blue in there and a little more white, but I still like the way this came out better than the second one. And now for the wet results. I don't think this is as spacey as my first one, but it still looks cool. It could be a storm area. A little less of the galaxy that I imagined, but it's still pretty cool looking. Here are the dry results before I'm able to turn it over, but I like this one. This is pretty. It'll make a nice tabletop, I think. Here's a few days later. This is what it looks like in a nice light, a little different than the last bit, but as I flip it over, this was my first pour that I didn't get to do a video for. I did a video, but I lost it. It disappeared. So I do love this one the best, but now I have two sides of that table. People can choose what they want. They like this side better. See that little galaxy all by itself in the center? I love that. I did speckle this with some white paint on top for stars in the galaxy. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for being here with the pour remembrance. Nathan, this was fabulous. Thank you guys. And now get ready for Kristen and Kayla of K&K Create.